Welcome back to another Last Raps Baseball video production. Today we're going to open a hanger box from Topps Heritage Baseball, which brings back the 1971 Topps design. The hanger box that we pulled, we got at our local Walmart, and it's obviously some of the cards that we're going to be hunting for. We're looking for the high numbers are going to be in every other pack. They're going to be numbered from 400 to 500. We're looking for Topps Chrome cards. They're 1 in 16 packs, and maybe today we'll be fortunate enough to pull a French variation, which is 1 in 63. As you can see here are some of the odds and some of the base parallels and variations, and obviously we got a number of autographs and autograph relics and triple relics and different things that we may be able to pull. But for our first look at the Topps Heritage, we're going to crack this box. For me, being that this hanger pack, it's the first one for Heritage that we've pulled. I really like the 1971 design and the black borders, and obviously the black borders are going to be difficult to keep in mint condition. But that's why I kind of like the cards. It's a tough pull, and hopefully today we're going to be able to break this and see what we can come up with. So without further ado, we're going to crack this box open and see what we've got. So here we go. That's out at the bottom. And we got Reynaldo Lopez on the back. And we've got Detroit Tiger Brandon Dixon on the front. Brandon Dixon, I think, was designated for assignment in the offseason, but eventually got an invite back, signed a minor league deal, and came back to spring training with the Tigers again this year after having a pretty productive year last year for the Tigers. I'm looking at the cards, and I don't know if there's anything that's super special that stands out inside there, but I guess we're going to have to go through and find out. I don't know if there's any yellow variations. We're going to find that out too. And the yellow variation would be that for the French cards that are on the back. So there's Brandon Dixon. Brandon Dixon, as I mentioned, had a fairly decent year last year, hit 15 homers and 391 at-bats for the Tigers, driving in 52 runs. Bounced around a little bit, came over from Cincinnati, but real productive year for Detroit. Next up is John Gant of the Cardinals, a pitcher. John Gant. Kyle Tucker, outfielder for the Houston Astros. Matt Beattie, first baseman for the LA Dodgers. Willie Calhoun, who unfortunately late here in spring training took a fastball to the face and had his jaw broken. Got Shane Green, former Tiger and former Yankee, who's with the Atlanta Braves. Brandon Woodruff, Milwaukee Brewers. Trey Turner, shortstop for the Washington Nationals. Adam Ottavino, pitcher for the New York Yankees. Jed Jerko, who played first and third and for the Dodgers, but also was a second baseman originally with the San Diego Padres. And he's bounced around a little bit. He was with the Cardinals. Anibal Sanchez, who recently was a World Series champion with the Washington Nationals. Adam Engel of the Chicago White Sox. And then we have Starlin Castro, second baseman for the Marlins. Lourdes Gurriel of the Blue Jays, who I think is going to have a breakout year this year when we get back to playing baseball. Trevor Richards of the Tampa Bay Rays. Ian Kennedy for the Kansas City Royals. Ji-Man Choi for the Tampa Bay Rays. John Lester for the Cubs. Now we got a flashback from 1971. Bert 20 hurls, 4-hit shutout. And so who's Bert? Well, Bert Blyleven. And so Blyleven, it talks about, hurls a 4-hit shutout and 20 years old and opened the season on April the 7th. And it goes on and talks about a young 20-year-old Bert Blyleven. Cesar Hernandez, second baseman for the Phillies. Adam Plutko of the Indians. Carlos Santana, first baseman for the Indians. Max Scherzer for the pitcher for the Washington Nationals. I don't know if that's a photo variation for Max or not, but I'm going to have to look that up afterwards as this is my first crack at the Heritage. Nick Anderson. We got World Series Game 5. Garrett Cole delivers a brilliant performance. Kirby Yates, Padres pitcher from San Diego. I also believe he led the league in saves last year, and it's unfortunate on the back of these cards. Really just gives you the limited information, and only gives the pretty much the last year of the player's career, and gives you a little bit of information and message on the side. Brad Hand, pitcher for the Indians. Eric Fed for the Nationals. There's Ozzie Albies, second baseman for the Braves. Ronald Guzman, first baseman for the Texas Rangers. John Means, who is a Topps All-Rookie pitcher for the Orioles. Austin Slater of the Giants, followed by Craig Kimbrell of the Cubs. National League strikeout leaders, we've got Jacob deGrom, Steven Strasburg, and Max Scherzer, and then Reynaldo Lopez. So, a few things. We're going to look on the backs of the cards, and obviously it doesn't look like we have a yellow, but anything numbered between 400 and 500 is considered a short print. And so as I rifle through the pack of the cards here, are hoping for one and maybe two short prints. So there's a John Lester short print. Okay, so Lester was one of the short prints. And hopefully we got another one. If I go and look through, it's not looking promising. And that's all we got is one John Lester short print. Well, I'm going to take a peek. I'm going to go through, see if we were able to get ourselves any photo variations. I'm going to look on the backs of the cards and see what we're able to get. But if you like the video, please hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And hopefully you enjoyed this. Unfortunately, it looks like we maybe didn't get our value back in the pack because all we got is one John Lester short print. But hopefully some of these other cards will be of interest to some of our customers online. And visit us at Last Wraps Baseball on Patreon, or also at Last Wraps on eBay if you're interested in seeing more of these cards. Thanks again for watching another video production from Last Wraps Baseball. Thanks, everybody.